Have y'all seen that Texas Chainsaw Massacre game?
I've seen
Yeah.
it, but I haven't seen any gameplay of it.
Yeah, I've seen it. Why are you interested?
After that price.
I must be careful.
Isn't that how most games are nowadays?
That's so good. Little shit. He looks like he's like 14. He's mouthing off to the police officer. He turns around, spit her. She grabs his by the back of his head, just slams him to this gate. This like bar gate right next to him. Boom! He's I'm sorry.
Bro, what the fuck?
He slammed the fuck out of him into this gate. The amount of power she mustered up and slam him in that gate, like it doesn't look like she'll be able to do it. So wild.
Oh, Billy's streaming.
Yeah.
I always get the notifications.
Thanks.
Yo. Give this fight another go and see if I can win this time. Probably. Oh yeah, I can attune because I got like 16 things, I think.
This is another person who has no underwear or anything underneath her clothes.
What's Jay playing over there?
Why do people get into fights and stuff like that? And they're completely naked, like nothing underneath. It's like, how common is this? Y'all just find one article of clothing and go, I'm wearing that for the whole day, nothing else.
They just wanna fuck.
This chick literally got punched in her face, and on the fall down, the lady grabbed her dress and snatched it clean off of her with half of her hair.
Combo combo.
She picked the wrong one. I'm like, you should have saw that ass when you coming. She was in that lady's face, and she was like, I ain't got time to argue with you. Bing, just give me a tap. Back in the random punch.
I did not expect that to happen. God damn, they came running in at me and got destroyed.
He got punched and turned into a ground antenna. I'm sorry, y'all probably have no idea what I mean by that.
Nope.
It's called the fencer's response. You know what that is?
Nope.
When people get knocked out, their brain shuts off, and sometimes the body is just trying to do whatever it can to like protect itself, but sometimes it's just too late for it to protect itself. So what happens is they get knocked out, they hit the ground, and then all their limbs stretch out outwards and just looks like they're reaching for the sky and hell at the same time, and then they start weirdly convulsing. This guy had it for like 3 seconds, came out of it with his legs still in the air, just grabbed his head like, oh my god, that hurt.
I changed
It
my
was
mech's
deserved. He was
legs.
harassing a girl. Some dude came over and just one tapped him in the fucking chin and he went straight down. You could almost
Nice.
hear the fucking gaming reset.
I changed my mech's legs and I was able to beat that so much easier.
So bad. This clip is still on here. These two dudes are fighting in the street. It looks like they're having a friendly fight, just like shadowboxing. Then their friend who's recording the fight just runs them both over with his car.
I think I've seen that before. This
What
is
the
funny.
fuck? They get back up like, what the hell, bro?
Comedy gold.
Come on, don't come like.
That's okay to do, right?
With their car?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm gonna stay away from that vehicular manslaughter. I'm good.
energy. Explosions, kinetic damage. Direct damage.
If he successfully pulls off a Fire Fest 2, it just proves that people deserve to be scammed.
What?
The dude who did Fire Fest has announced he's going to Fire Fest 2, even though Fire Fest 1 was widely regarded as a full-on fucking scam.
Oh, they said Fire Fist. I was like, what kind of fighting shit is Jay watching?
No, you're wild.
Oh yeah, so you know they added Nicki Minaj to Modern Warfare 2.
Yep,
sorry,
that
what?
singer.
Yeah, they added Nicki Minaj to Modern Warfare 2.
First I heard Kevin Durant, and now Nicki Minaj. Like, who's picking these people?
Yeah, so there's like 2 soccer players. One is Messi, another other guy. Snoop Dogg's on there. Nicki Minaj's on there. Kevin
Snoop
Durant's on
Dogg, I
there.
like Snoop Dogg.
3 of the people
Assuming
from the
it's,
boys.
Ronaldo,
Maybe
other
Ronaldo.
soccer player.
Maybe.
Those are the 2 prominent ones that everybody knows.
Let's just say Messi, Ronaldo, Kevin Durant, Snoop Dogg, now Nicki Minaj. Next is gonna be 21 Savage.
And they got the 3 characters from the boys on there.
Oh yeah.
That makes sense. The other people, them is real life folks. Like, what the hell?
You're telling me the
Nobody wants to
boys
see
ain't
them.
real?
No.
What?
not in a legal capacity.
Yo, their mech looks sick.
I did a side mission in Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Pretty much like a priest or bishop wanting let people like make music. Yeah, fist fight them. And after you do it, the musician's like, I must write a song about this for thank you. Smack my bishop! Smack my bishop! I was like, haha, I'm old enough to understand that reference.
Is there really a new game plus for this Armored Core?
Beat the game and find out.
Someone has it up already. They're doing it on
Sheesh.
stream.
I would guess yes, Dark, they do.
Damn. I've never seen that. Oh my god. He got uppercutted and it looked like the back of his head touched his back.
Yeah.
That's such a mean uppercut. Everybody's like, oh my god.
This is
Wait,
fine work,
stop,
really.
stop. Check
Thank
his
you
neck.
for seeing this done.
Oh my
He
goodness.
needs some milk.
Like, that looked, it looked like it severed his spine. Like, what the fuck? He said, with that neck action, he should have dropped a piece of candy on his neck.
Dang.
Oh, snap. It looks so fucking crazy. What the hell? Oh, shit.
Seems like a ghost town. There's nobody here.
You think? Those motherfuckers fighting in giant mechs. That move too.
Man, I can't have shit, Detroit.
There ain't even anybody in like suits. Like,
Yeah, 'cause they fucking died from the other people in suits.
Man, did you pick the
you, Eivor.
That man needed
Anything
a
to
reason,
help
and
you
you
feel at home.
became that
I
reason
am
thinking
most
on
at
him.
home helping others.
Incredible.
May we return to the subject of your visions? We could.
He's had a
If you
fucking
think it
sniper
worth
waiting
something.
for me.
I need one more
Like
ingredient
a guy
to
or like a
finish
mech with
an
sniper?
elixir for you.
A mech sniper.
Look around the
Shit.
convent.
Fucking
You will find what I
had the
require.
fucking
Once
laser
brewed,
cannon
this
waiting for
elixir
me.
will help you dive deeper into your visions.
I got hit
To
one
see them
time
more
and I
clearly.
dodged the rest and flew straight towards them. There's something there. I hope there's nobody on the fucking roof again. Fuck! Oh, what the fuck is that a whip? Yo.
Slaves used to be like. Sorry, yo. I can
He
see the
has an
look of.
electric whip!
I can just see the look of Dark's fucking face when you said that.
Dark, did you just say Epion was out there?
Nah, he wasn't. He didn't look that cool. He looked stupid, but he had the
He
fucking
didn't
whip
look
though.
that cool. Like,
But he did have that whip though. Did not expect to see that. Wow. They keep ambushing me on this bitch too. Like it's not even like they just popping out of nowhere.
Oh shit.
Say we can't get them straight up, so we just gonna pop out of somewhere.
World star.
I have the plants you need. Good, good. Once added to the elixir, it will be ready to drink. In taking this, you will have access to the All-Father's wisdom. You will walk the path
Hey,
of
Jay.
Odin and live as he
Remember how we
lived so
talked
long
about
ago.
when you was
Prepare
playing like a
yourself for a journey
Assassin's Creed
to
Odyssey or the
another
other one,
time,
like you
another
fought
place.
Medusa and all that,
yeah.
and it was like that's just like the Animus deciphering some weird data and all that.
Yeah.
But on here, Odin comes up like, "What's good, fam? It's your boy." That proves like Odin is real in this
The
universe,
elixir is ready.
and like people in Animus just
It
like,
will
it
taste
is what
like
it is,
misery
homie.
itself,
When the god literally
but
came
it
down
will
and talked
open
to your
your mind
ancestors,
to the sights
like,
and
are they not
sounds
looking
of
into that
my
more?
words.
Probably not. But then they would have to explain that, and they're like, well, we explained it in Odyssey, but we kind of forgot to explain it in Valhalla, so we're just gonna ignore that.
I mean, like, literally, first time I seen Odin came like, "What's good, young boy?" I'm like, who the fuck? Like, yeah, yo, you're Odin.
In Odyssey, they definitely was like, the characters were like, how the fuck are we meeting actual deities? It's like, it's not. It's an incredibly encrypted part of the code appearing as a deity that you have to defeat, and once you defeat it, it then decrypts into the code. And it's like, alright, reasons, I guess.
Yeah, but then Valhalla comes around. Hey, it's your boy Odin, back at it again. It's pretty cool. Odin just comes up like, "Hey, kill that motherfucker." He's like, "Why?" He's like, "Why not, bro?" He's like, "Okay, shit, fam. You got me there, Odin." Did you by chance play the DLC for Valhalla?
No. Because I didn't buy it.
Understandable. It's always on discount for some reason. But you gotta say one funny thing about it.
Yeah, sure.
So in like the Ragnarok DLC, I've only seen this, I ain't played it yet. It shows when Odin gets blinded, and it's funny. You run up on a hill, like, "What's that over there?" And a random arrow hits you in the eye, you're like, "Oh fuck!" You take it out, and that's it. I'm like, what? I'm sure there's more to it than that.
That's the weakest version of that story.
Yeah, you just get fucking shot in the eye.
I think the story was he gave his eye to the world snake,
Clear as daylight.
or some greater
Yes, yeah,
god,
dude.
so that he can
All
have
Asgard is
the
going.
all-knowing sight and eye. And vision
Repeat
and
the
shit
last
like that.
passage.
I thought Loki
Brothers
got
will
him.
fight one another and kill one another.
The home of the gods turns red with gore. It will be an age of storms.
An age of wolves.
I think Loki actually
Not
took
this.
the
Further
all-knowing
along.
eye
The
afterwards.
foretelling of a wolf,
So you yoink.
great beast.
The wolf Fenrir howls terribly before the gates to hell.
The beast will break its bonds and run.
And
Hey,
my
Scaldy.
part. What about me?
Then
Who's-
comes the second great
Huh.
sorrow.
when the Harvey goes to fight the wolf.
And falls to Fenrir.
Oh, it's that guy.
Falls to Fenrir. It's there, you see. You have foretold my death. Your Harvey will die.
Damn it, I lost track of
We
him.
speak what we see.
We know your fate, your destiny.
Have you gleaned enough, O wise one?
Where are you at?
So what do y'all think? Is a man bound by destiny, or can his fate be altered? You're not Kratos. You're not Kratos in this situation. Now be honest.
I don't know, but I'm about to get off here, fellas.
Oh, shit. Have a good night.
Later, y'all.
Later.
Why struggle and fight?
Later.
We are but threads stretched between anchored points.
Later.
Sorry, delayed reaction because I'm fighting these invisible guys.
Not a gift.
I had to delay
Life
reaction
is the
because I was
music
scratching
that
the fuck out
comes
my
from
chin.
playing those threads. That is what lifts our spirits and fills our hearts.
I am no string to be plucked or tied. I am the High One, the Lord of Ecstasy,
Did I kill them all?
the enemy of the wolf. I am eternal.
Stupidest shit ever. They got whips
Little
and
words
fucking
cloud
laser
my
cannons.
thoughts.
And they're
Storm is
invisible.
brewing. Not in the clouds, but down below. Does our final battle draw near? Is this how Ragnarok begins?
You want me to go down there? This looks like a big ass boss battle. Fuck. This is definitely a boss battle. I can't resupply? I am standing right in the middle of this fucking area. Fuck. Oh my god. How they're on the fucking walls. And they're invisible.
We must devise a strategy to deal with these invaders, Thor. You cannot smash your way out of certain death.
Who crushed the skull of Thrymr, king of the Jotnar? Who slew Geirad the Gargant? Uri's balls. We are Asgardians. We don't skulk around like elves. We fight!
We are fighting. For our homes, for our people. But some problems can't be solved with the hard end of a hammer.
Name one.
Harvey, break our stalemate.
What is this? Another invasion?
Warriors from Jotunheim. They attack from all fronts.
While we sit on our trembling hands and scratch our bums.
Not so, Thor. Many Aesir have been sent to the four corners of Asgard, leaving we four to defend the Great Hall.
Harvey, lend me a score of your warriors and I will lead them into Jotunheim myself.
We cannot afford such a loss. The Einherjar must hold back to defend our city.
I would
Of course
bring
I
them here
died. I had
to
no
hold the
fucking
Great
health
Hall
left.
itself. This invasion is too large to spread ourselves around.
All this prattle solves nothing. Battle or death!
Silence! All of you. We will take the fight to the enemy before they cross the Bifrost.
Give me the
Well
check.
said, Ravenfeeder. Name those who may fight beside you.
I need only one. You, Thor, Lord of Thunder. Together we'll cripple the enemy before they grow too bold.
Rouse every warrior who can hold axe or hammer. We're hunting Jotnar heads!
The rest of you, stay back to protect the Great Hall. Were any creatures among the Jotnar? Drago, trolls, or wolves?
What troubles you, Havi?
Does your far side tell you something? More invaders! They gather at the Bifrost Bridge! Where's Loki? He should be guarding that door.
Warn the others. The fight begins.
Ein Herjar! Here is the battle you died to attain! For Havi and for Asgard! Jotunheim scum! Welcome to your doom!
Lead us to glory, Javi!
With me, I give this battle to myself!
Pretty cool.
What?
Find on the Rainbow Bridge to Valhalla.
I don't know how they expect me to do this, getting shot at by a fucking pulse, and then this fucking dude with the whip. And I don't have no kind of cover.
Say hello to
You ever get dodging?
I'm doing what I can, but it's hard to do. Cause they have like 3 dudes with these fucking laser cannons shooting at me. And I have no idea which way to dodge, because I'm trying to fight off this one dude. Well, it kind of shows me, but it doesn't help me. Because this dude's not like he's deadly. I can't let him get too close.
I got you.
And he has a stupid ass shield on.
You interested in that game at all, Billy? Armored Core?
Nah. And, you know, people say it's for Dark Souls, or it's like a Dark Souls game. It's making it some people.
Not as intense, but it's...
You can sound pretty
Same
intense.
company. I'm not sure about the same people, per se.
more intense than the old games, I'd say. And they really do try to force you to use the stupid blade more. I'm not gonna be able to do that. 3 of them shot at the same time.
Keep focused.
How do I get them to come down here? Like, can I just walk up to the wall? Yeah, I'm dead in one shot.
You break too easily.
Oh, that's a wrap. At least one more shot. Oh! I tried to go in for the killing blow by slicing them with a sword, but they got me. I'm gonna give myself a rest since I've been playing all day. Sit down and watch some anime.
Don't you got enough? Have you had enough for high impact violence?
I'm actually gonna watch a, I do like watching a lot of action anime, but I actually have this, kind of romance one with this, dude who just goes around killing people. He's like an assassin. And then there's this bounty hunter chick who's trying to chase him down and get him. He falls in love with her and he's trying to get her to date with him and stuff like that. And date her.
That's crazy.
But there's also a bounty on his head, so the guy she's working with is like, yeah, don't go out trying to get him on your own. And it's like, okay, I guess so. And then he's like catching her bounties for her, and he's like, I just want you to go on a date with me. You can have this bounty if you want, but I just want a date. So that's my terms. So I got to that part, and they're gonna go on a date Christmas Eve. But it's funny because like after the first episode, it's like, I just want to get to know you. So it goes in her wallet, starts reading her name and stuff. Let's go. Goes in her phone. It's like, I don't get to talk to many women, at least alive.
What the fuck?
Because he just goes around killing people.
Well, have a good night. Enjoy your anime.
Adrian.
Later, I'm out too.
Have a good night, y'all.
Later.
Loki was charged with guarding this gate, yet it was left open. What's that?
You've done us no favors, Heather Jotun.
Wait, no. You're mistaken. I am no Jotun. I was only passing through from one land to another.
Would your song be the same if the Jotnar had won?
Harvey, I found this one lurking in the shade, shying from battle. Shall I extract some teeth to get him talking? Or pluck out an eye?
You were told to guard this portal, Loki. What happened?
The portal opened, and these soldiers came bleeding through. So I sent warning straight away. And I captured this one, the soggy-jowled sheep herder.
What is your name, stranger?
I am called the Builder by most.
He wants your name, not your trade.
If I have another name, it's not within my memory. Builder it's been for as long as I've been building things.
Do you come from Jotunheim?
I do. Or I did. That is to say, I passed through. But I am not of that place, which pleases me well, for I hated it.
Had you any dealings there?
As a builder, yes. For a time. But they took a dislike to my methods, which are, shall I say, magical in nature.
Harvey, when someone gifts you a horse, you ride it. I put a bridle on this one.
Is that right, Builder? Are you a gift horse? Or a secret curse?
Neither, High One. I am only a tool. One with hopes to be well used.
This portal has been a source of misery for some time. I want it sealed.
With respect, this is not the only way the Jotnar can enter Asgard. May I propose a more encompassing solution?
We have tried all manner of barriers and still we are breached. What makes you think yours could keep out giants, or worse?
I've been among the giants, learned their weaknesses. My shield will succeed where yours have failed. If you doubt me, I could offer a demonstration.
A demonstration, yes. And if he fails to impress, we hoist his skin as a sail.
I'll accept these terms, with the last condition. I would need water from your well of Urth.
What do you know of our sacred well?
It's a place of great power and vital magic, a source of spirit. It's the water there that will power your shield.
I'll collect the water, Harvey. Keep this one clear of our sacred sites.
Loki, halt. I will go to the well. You must find this builder clearing for his display.
No, it's no trouble, Harvey. The damp and the dark appeal to me.
Go with the builder, then return to the Great Hall with news of our next step.
As you command. An interesting offer.
A curious coincidence.
Yeah, this area's pretty cool, but I wanna be in England.
Eivor, awake so soon?
Yes. The fog cleared suddenly. I can speak of what I've seen, but I felt pulled away.
Say nothing of it now. Return to this another time.
I will. When I'm ready. Here you are. More relics for your collection.
Let me see what you have. Wonderful. And here is something for you. Bring me more like this.
I have...
Valet!
Ava Wolfkist, is that you?
Do I know you?
You were too young to remember me, but I stayed with your household many years ago. This is for you.
The Meadhorn of Suttungr. How is this possible? Can you conjure things from dreams?
Yes, it's only a model. I fashioned it from a story told to me by your father, but since he's dead, I offer it to you.
It is exactly like I saw it. In my head. As Varen described it to me. Have you made other things from stories?
Only if the storyteller is very good. Your father was. He would have made a good skald.
Could you do it from dreams or visions? Bring something into this world from another?
Not all dreamers speak, and fewer yet speak clearly. Seers talk too much and cloud your vision with...
What's this about bringing things into this world from another?
More like imagining it into our world. When I have the image, its design speaks to me in a language I do not know, and yet understand.
This is Suttungr's Meadhorn, Valka. from Jotunheim, as Varen described it to him.
I do not like this business of trafficking in visions. But if it revives good memories of your father, there may be value in it. I will bring you a potion that will let Eivor dream and speak clearly. If you take advantage, your death will be painful.
Nah, you need not go to so much trouble. You could give me the recipe.
I will bring you a potion. Do not dig too deeply. We do not know the true cost of this.
There'll be no cost to the gods. You heard him. He does not take things from their realms. He imagines them, then crafts them.
Not the cost to the gods. To you.
I will get the workshop ready. Come by when you want to get started. Ava! You'll be safe in my care. Valka has promised that any harm you suffer will be visited upon me tenfold.
She is protective of her people. But I must exact a promise from you. You must not speak of this to anyone, whatever happens.
I swear upon my life, I will not speak of this to any but you. When you're near, dear Raven, my memory is sharp. My aim unmuddled. Down there in Niflheim, things are less clear. You know I cannot take you. I can barely get myself through the warding wall, and only then by abandoning my trusted weapons. Do not sulk. I will not risk you. For who then would remind me of my purpose? Yes, Balder, my son. The light of the world, locked away in Hell's dark castle.
He was taken too soon, stolen from us. I shall not rest till I have denied destiny and brought Balder back from the dead. You're right, Munin. If it is to be done, best it were done quickly. It is time to go to hell.
That's pretty cool. Puts a whole new twist on it.
Niflheim's riches are doubly defended. We must kill the guards before disarming the shield.
Hey, what's going on? Stop there, you!
The shield surrounding this prize must have been tied to its defender's life or death. No going back now.
Killer, here! Time to die. Fight or die well. Fight smart. Use your...
Your guts out!
To shimmer here, much in the way it does when the Jotun weave their illusions. I shall make better use of this than Hell's officer would.
Okay, well that was stupid as hell.
I shall make better use of this than Hell's officer would.
This only took 20 health.
shrines are known to be places of healing.
Going to bleed.
And the roots would rake my reward.
Going to feed the world.
Pretty cool, pretty cool. I gotta run in the bathroom, so I'll be right back, y'all. Alright, sorry for the wait. Let's get back to it.
Only one of us leaves in one piece. In step with me. Oh.
I will friend you.
The outer man, running away. Is there trouble?
Why go to some other shop when my shop will come to you?
You carry your whole shop with you. That is quite a feat.
Anything can be negotiated if you have the means, even this difficult land. Would you like to see what I have?
Let us get down to business then.
make a monument of your bones.
I granted you this realm, child, but I will unmake it if you deny me Baldur.
You gave me a barren world, filled with the dishonored and other undesirables. I gave them purpose.
What purpose? An afterlife of constant death?
No. A new kind of life. One free from the fear of death. All who serve me shall have their rebirth.
Dang, I can't leave till I finish this.
Welcome, wanderer, to the home of Danny the Dead One. To my shame, I can't offer better hospitality. My enemy got here first.
I am not that wanderer. I'm but a simple traveler.
Save it, Javi. I get around. At least, I used to before Durf took over my foundry, locked up my men, and cut down my ropes.
Ropes?
When I ran the foundry, I had rope lines strung all over Duckerland. That's how I moved parts so quickly, see? Ropes.
Sounds like quite an operation. Like you were building an army.
I could supply 100 armies. But what does that matter now that Durf and his paid muspels have taken everything?
Are any of these rope lines of yours still usable?
Not many. But if someone were to free my men, we could string them back up and get you across Duckerland in no time.
Seems like a reasonable bargain. Where are your men imprisoned?
Locked inside the foundry. There are 2 sets of keys, each carried by a muspel.
So, if I retrieve the keys from the muspels and free your men, you will repair the rope lines.
If you free my crew, I'll take back the foundry and, by Durin, we'll tie more knots than the Nornir!
Looks like a warrior of rank. Perhaps he carries some prize on his person.
Looking for a deal? Let us get down to business then. Can't hold us much longer! Stay with me! You will pay! Please, you imbecile!
Well, I'm kind of glad I died because I was getting sick of this.
You are good with animals.
I'm skilled at killing all manner of things.
think you can keep me out? I pulled your realm out of Ymir's ass! I will set it hurtling back to the void if I have to.
Do not think they can hear you, old man.
Have you come to lend us aid, my son?
I have news from home. War rattles the gates of Asgard while you dally in this dream of rescuing Baldur.
My whole life I've defied expectations by doing the unthinkable. How could I do any less when your brother's life is at stake?
My stepbrother is dead. There is no life at stake. You are full of advice to all who will listen, but deaf to anyone else.
Can you name anyone with more wisdom than I, who has fought and fallen and sacrificed more than I have?
No.
And I hope you will understand, son, why I do not take counsel easily.
So, you're going back? Back to Niflheim?
As many times as it takes.
Relax. You're in Ravensthorpe, in my workshop. How do you feel? What do you remember from your dream?
Very little. But I am filled with a sense of urgency.
That makes sense based on what I've heard here. But it is all in your mind. You should take a break from this now. Would you like to see what you have inspired?
Let me see. Keep this. It serves your cause better than it does my pocket.
Another one. You are certainly proficient. As a token of my deep gratitude, I want you to have this. You have done... Then go in peace.
Rowan, Holger, why all this shouting?
Rowan, I could trade that hat for 2 of your horsemen.
Eivor, thank Tyr. I heard shouting. Is something wrong?
Holger robbed me, and I demand he be punished.
Ha! Raw disappointed word. Does the deer rub the stream when she takes a drink? Does a cow rub a field when he crops on sweet grass?
Eivor, this matter requires sensitive judgment. Will you?
Of course. From the beginning, please.
Well now, there is no excuse too small, I see. Nothing to keep you from coveting that seat, is there?
In Sigurd's absence, who has better claim to oversee these disputes?
You might leave them to work it out for themselves, but that would mean letting go, would it not?
Please start again. Tell me all that has happened.
I will start. I have been falsely accused by this Saxon Philistine.
A Philly what? Are you mocking me?
Silence, please. I'll hear both of your complaints and render a decision, awarding compensation if needed. Understood? Rowan, tell me your version of these events.
As you are aware, Holger and I are neighbors. Near enough that I often catch him at my stables, stealing my tools.
Borrowing?
Holger, let him speak.
Stealing, borrowing. My point being, I have always allowed him to use whatever he pleased. I greatly admire your Norse generosity and had hoped to match it. But this morning, Holger stretched the limits of my grace. Entering my stables for their feed, I found my most beautiful, gentle mare stripped of her tail. Bereft, not a strand in sight. I am ashamed to say my natural suspicion drew me to Holger, and how right I was. For when I peered across the lane, there he was, gripping a horsetail brush slathered with indigo, dragging it across a sheet of
painting, Rowan. I was painting. You make it sound so crude.
You see? Such willful arrogance. It will take ages for Ilgifu's tail to reach its former length. I demand compensation.
I understand. Thank you, Rowan. Holger, let me hear your side.
Eivor, you have known me as a skald for years. You have seen how my poems bring life and joy and wisdom to our people. And you know that my work requires a certain, let us say, freedom. To make use of rare resources to compose my verses. Often when lacking the proper tools, I have made use of novel items. Alvis's walking stick, Tovi's inks, all were given gladly.
You cut off my horse's tail to make a brush, you bleeding...
Rowan?
As I was saying, this morning, in the throes of poetic reverie, I could have used a frayed stick, some cloth, my hands, but no, to make a perfect brush. I needed the fine hair.
You clipped Alfgafu's tail to the rump, without asking.
It was early. I did not wish to wake you.
I believe I have heard enough. If you'll...
My horse looks like a fool, Eivor. No handsomer than a donkey now. You must do something.
Do not conflate hair with beauty, Rowan. She remains radiant. Elgifer's hair will grow back in no time.
Quiet, both of you. Now listen. Holger, Rowan is clearly in the right. You sheared the tail from his horse without gaining permission.
I borrowed the tail. Borrowed! Does the reality of regrowth not make this a victimless crime?
It is a two-victim crime, Holger. Though they are unharmed, you took without asking, and that will not do. As the horse's value has diminished significantly, you will pay Rowan its market price.
But the horse was not for sale. Rowan, admit it.
My decision is final, Holger. Pay what you owe and meet tomorrow as friends.
And if I do, may I keep the horse?
Pay the man and be done with it. Rowan, does this satisfy you?
It does. Thank you, Eivor.
Good. Then by Tyr's blessing, let this matter rest. We are done here. Return to your homes in peace.
Would you allow me to pay you with a vibrant painting? After all, in some ways you helped in its creation.
Absolutely not. Silver is the only color I wish to see from you.
Oh, hello, Eivor. Good day. That Holger, he is quite the character.
I almost envy him. To see the world through such a muddy glass and live with such petty concerns. He hasn't a care in the world.
Let's not walk too far with that idea. I need you right where you are.
East Anglia is with us. Their King Oswald has pledged his loyalty to us.
Eivor Kingmaker, we shall call you soon. Some interesting news. King Ceolwulf has sent Ceolbert to Shropshire. He hopes to install him as Ealdorman there.
Good for Ceolbert. He should do well considering all he has learned from you.
I gave him only a taste of my knowledge. The rest he will need to figure for himself. One more thing. I do not know if you heard, but Svend passed away a short time ago. The poor man slipped away in his bed.
I had not heard, no. And how is Tovi? She must be gutted.
It has been rough on her. She spends quite a lot of time at his burial mound. Speak with her, if you have the time.
Randvi, are you well? You seem distant.
I'm fine. Only a little tired, but well enough. Shall we look at the map?
Not until you tell me what is wrong.
Oh, I think I have. I feel somewhat trapped. In this room, in this settlement, in this life.
I cannot help you with your life just now, but I can get you out of this room. What do you say?
I don't know. There is much work to be done.
Stop. Forget about alliances and responsibility for just a few hours. We could take a ride to Grandebridge or somewhere nearby for a change of pace.
That sounds lovely. And too far to consider just now. But thank you, Eivor. Maybe another time. Now, what was it you needed?
I want to see the Alliance map. What of Oxenfordshire? Sigurd told me he had business there.
Ah, yes. Sigurd is there now, in fact. He bids you go meet him as soon as you can. He has partnered with a rebellious Thane called Giedrich, and hopes to install Giedrich as Ealdorman in exchange for an oath. There is an alehouse at the center of Buckingham. Sigurd will meet you there.
So I'll be right back again, y'all. Sorry.
I should join my brother then. Where is Buckingham?
Along the great Ouse River that divides Oxenfordshire. Sigurd will be pleased to see you.
Nothing can compare to sagas, to true poetry.
Compare?
What is happening here?
Holger,
It is unrefined,
that is...
I would happily judge, brothers. Show me what you have.
I will begin. There's a skin-deep resemblance twixt Holger and me. For inside, he's just hot air and bad poetry. Well, in all but our talent, we're certainly twins. It should be no surprise to see which of us wins.
Not bad. Now hear this. You see, flighting is simple, so hearken to me. Look, anyone can do it. It's so easy. But the true challenge in life is to do something more. Like writing sagas, painting pictures, and lore. Yes, lore. There. What do you think, Eivor?
All this is the clear winner, Holger.
I should have expected no less from you, Eivor. You have no ear for these things. A pity.
Thank you, Eivor, for acknowledging the natural order.
There was so much we were meant to do.
Tove.
Eivor, it's Sven. He passed while I was away.
Tove, I'm sorry I wasn't there.
No one was. We had planned to brand Tekla's barrels that morning, and we talked about what we might have for supper. And when I went to collect him, he was in his bed. Sleeping, I thought. But he was already gone.
I'm sure he went in peace.
But he went with plans. Things he wanted to do, things he meant to do. His death was so empty. Not like in our stories. When we tell stories, the old and wise, they have this calm about them. They know when their end has come and they are ready. Sven wasn't ready. And I wasn't ready either. He was supposed to teach me things. I'm still learning. Everyone looks at me like I will simply carry on his work. As if nothing happened. Because they don't know. They don't know I'm not ready.
Life may ask more of us than we are prepared to give. But all we can do is our best. I was not prepared to lose my parents. But in a flash, they were taken from me. I pressed on, determined to live.
That must have been punishing. But you are so strong, and so determined.
Someone else might have done better than me, or worse. This was the fate woven for me, so I live it. I know Sven believed in you, in your craft. So do you believe in him? Do you trust him?
He was the most skilled artist I have ever known.
And he chose you. You may step up or step down, whatever you decide. But know that he had faith in you.
Thank you, Eivor. I need to get home.
Be strong, Tove. And know that you're valued. When I close my eyes, Sven, I see the signs on the arms of gods. I'm sorry I was not here to see you off, old friend. You have taught Tove well. Through her you live on. I'm sorry I was not here to see you off,